Tyler and I'm an addict. I've been using for quite a while. I started using when I was 12 years old. My parents signed me away whenever I was born. I lived with my grandmother for a while. And when I turned 12, I was introduced to marijuana and Xanax. I started going out and doing my own thing, running the streets, running the roads, getting introduced to bigger drugs. I think I picked up my first white chip when I was like 13. I didn't really have a lot of people in my life to guide me the right way. I did my own thing. I got in a lot of trouble, in and out of school, getting kicked out. I stayed in suspension or ISS, getting rode up on a daily. I was a wild child. And let me skip forward a little bit to when I was about 16, when I started really doing meth, amphetamines, and shit got pretty real for me then. Somebody tried to run me over. I broke my pelvis. I was living with a dope man and my best friend at the time, and we were robbing people, stealing, just some shady shit. And eventually it all had to come to an end. Because when you get high like that with somebody every single day, you know, you get sick of each other. And so it's hard whenever you go through life and you feel like you're by yourself and nobody's there with you. It'll bring you down. And some days, you know, I still feel like that whenever, you know, but that's just life. I stick it out. I started drinking heavily when I was about I started drinking heavy when I was about 18, real bad. It's about killed me a couple of times. So the past 5 years, I've lived by myself. I have my own place. I've had a job that I barely managed to hang on to. Come into work drunk, hungover, smell like alcohol, methed out. Don't know how I didn't get fired. It was a miracle, for sure, but it was a miserable time in my life. Coming home every single day by myself, knowing that I'm just a sorry piece of shit in a life. Just didn't want to do life. I decided that I wanted to come to treatment months before I even came down here. But I finally made it down here, and it's probably the best decision I've ever made in my life. I left all my family behind, you know, and I come in here, the people that you come in here with, you look around and they're not going to be where you are in the next month or 2 months or 3 months. You look around who you're with right now, and a week from now, look back, and there'll be some people gone. They go out and they get high and they relapse, and they'll take you down with them too. It's hard to do it, but sometimes you have to stay by yourself until you can find people that are winning and going in the direction that you're going. You know, just don't let people drag you down. You gotta do the thing by yourself if you got to. Get you a higher power for sure. You have to get a higher power. If you don't get something that you believe in, it's gonna be hard. You're gonna have a rough time. You gotta have something to fill the void besides drugs. And friendships are great, you know, but they don't fill the void. If you can't learn to love yourself and care about what you're gonna do, have goals for yourself, have a set goal and a life that you want to have, something to strive for, and helping people is one of the main priorities that's on my list. The only way to do it is just don't get high and don't pick up a drink. And just learn to love yourself.